In the last 30 days, this YouTube channel earned about $4,000 by posting AI-generated Bible stories. Now, if we take a closer look, this channel uploaded their very first video only 1 year ago and has already generated more than 18 million views and 265,000 subscribers. So in this video, I'll be showing you 3 tools that I use to make faceless animated Bible story videos using 3 simple AI tools for your own channel. I'll show you how to come up with video ideas, how to create the script for your videos, and how to create your first video for your YouTube channel. And here's a little snippet of a video I created using these 3 AI tools.
Our story begins in the middle of nowhere, literally. Moses, a man in his 80s, had once been a prince of Egypt, but now he was a simple shepherd, tending sheep in the vast, empty desert. Life was quiet, predictable, until the day everything changed.
That's strange. It's on fire, but it's not burning up.
Now Moses had seen plenty of fires in the desert, but this was different. The bush was blazing, but the leaves and branches weren't turning to ash. And then a voice spoke.
Moses, Moses,
Here I am.
do not come any closer. Take off your sandals. You are standing on holy ground.
So the first thing you're going to do is structure your video. So you need to decide what story from the Bible you're going to create. So let's head over to ChatGPT to generate some ideas. So this is the prompt you're going to type into ChatGPT. Give me a list of 20 most popular Bible stories. ChatGPT will give you a list of stories that you can choose from. So after you've decided on a story, the next thing you do is generate the script for the video. So as you can see, ChatGPT is giving you a list of some of the most popular Bible stories. So as you scroll through, you're going to decide which story that you want to create and choose that one. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to choose Moses and the burning bush. So I'm going to copy that and I'm just going to paste it into a Word file. So once you've got your story ideas, now you're going to type this into the ChatGPT bar. Imagine you are an expert scriptwriter. Can you write me a 10 to 15 minute video transcript in plain English that narrates the Bible story of Moses and the burning bush? Please write it in a way that's easy to digest and understand for a general audience. The story should be engaging, captivating, with a clear beginning, middle, and end. Focus on key events and lessons of the story and ensure the tone is approachable and relatable, making the story accessible to people who may not be familiar with it. Once you have your script, make sure to read through it and make sure it's accurate because sometimes ChatGPT can make mistakes. So once you have your script and it's proofread and ready to go, then you're going to head over to 11 Labs. 11 Labs is an AI voice generator, so we're going to use this tool to generate a voiceover for our video. Once you're on the site, you can create an account. It's free to start, but keep in mind that some voices may not be available to use with the free version. So once you're on 11 Labs, you're going to choose the voices. Go through all the voices and decide which voice that you want. So let's try out Mark.
I think this is a really nice way to just talk naturally together, talk plainly.
So that's Mark.
इस आवाज़ को आप अपनी कहानियों के लिए सही इमोशंस और एक्सप्रेशंस के साथ.
This is Amit Gupta.
If you really think you're alone at night, hiding under the covers, I can assure you, you're...
So for this video, we're going to be using Bill Oxley.
When everything is said and done, the most valuable characteristics of a voice are these.
Once you've chosen your voice, you're going to click on the left-hand side text-to-speech generator. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back over to ChatGPT and go to the top of your script, and you're going to start with the narrator voice, and you're going to copy and go back to 11 Labs and paste. Then you're going to generate the speech.
Our story begins in the middle of nowhere, literally. Moses, a man in his 80s, had once been a prince of Egypt, but now he was a simple shepherd, tending sheep in the vast, empty desert. Life was quiet, predictable, until the day everything changed.
So once you listen to it and if you like it, then you can proceed. So we're going to download and keep this. So you're going to do this for every single part of your script, copying the narrator and then Moses. So if you want Moses to have a different voice than the narrator, then you can choose another voice and use that as Moses's voice, and then just go back and forth, copying and pasting and downloading the audio. Once we have completed this portion of our video, then we can head over to one of my favorite picture generation AI tools, Leonardo AI. So Leonardo AI is an AI image generator, and we're going to be using this tool to generate the photos and visuals for our video. So once you're on Leonardo AI, we're going to choose what type of image we want to generate. So let's scroll through and choose the type. Once you find a picture that you like, simply click on it, and then we're going to generate a prompt for the AI to use for guidance. Once you found the picture, you're going to click generate with this model. Now, Leonardo AI has this new feature called flow state. And with flow state, it gives you a variety of different types of images that will come up when you're typing in your prompt. So let's try the flow state version first. So with flow state, you can choose the type of image that you like that it generated, and it will generate similar images to the one that you chose. So you would click more like this, and it would give you more of the same types of images that you chose. Now, once you like the picture, you would click on it and you would save it to your library. Now, my suggestion is that you choose a few images to save that you like, because we're going to be using these for the video. So once you save them to your library, you could go home, click library, and then choose the photo and choose image to motion. So I like to use the image to motion scaled pretty down, because now Leonardo AI is going to create a motion from the still picture that we have created. So now the motion picture is done. It's very subtle. I like it. So once you're done with your first picture, your first video, you can download as an MP4. And then you can save the name or change the name of the file so that you can find it. So you're going to do this for every aspect of the video so that you have different clips, different things to choose from for when different things are happening in the video. And then you're going to do the same thing for the next video or the next picture. Generate the motion. And then once it's done, you're going to download it. Then you're going to choose the video editing software of your choice. My preference is CapCut. CapCut is a great choice for beginners who aren't experienced in video editing, but for the more advanced video editing, you can go with something like Adobe Premiere Pro. But for this video, we will be using CapCut. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to import all of your media files. So all of your audio files and all of your video files, you're going to import them into CapCut and begin editing. So to begin the editing process, you're going to import your audio files first so that we can make sure there are no pauses in your audio. So you're going to cut out the portions of the audio that are empty. Then you're going to add in your video clips and make sure the narration of audio files matches up with the video file that you chose.
Our story begins in the middle of nowhere, literally. Moses, a man in his 80s, had once been a prince of Egypt, but now he was a simple shepherd, tending sheep in the vast, empty desert. Life was
Then after you've inserted all the video files, you're going to want to add in some background music to go in your video. So what you can do is go to upbeat.io and we're going to go through and find the right background audio. If you don't want to do this and you want to just find something in CapCut, you can just go to the audio section and you can find any audio that you like to be the background for your audio. My audio is fire, so as you can hear,
Our story begins in the middle of nowhere, literally.
It's very appropriate for this video. So,
He was a simple shepherd, tending sheep in the vast, empty desert.
so after importing the audio, you're going to drag it down to your timeline and you're going to lower the volume so that it doesn't overpower the narration of the video. So to increase or decrease the audio, you're going to use this little gauge right here. Then the next step is to add in transitions within your scenes to make it more movie-like. So up here, there's a tab called transitions, and you can kind of go through each transition and see which one makes the most sense for your video. So once you've chosen one, then you can drag it down and then it will be in your video.
Moses, a man in his 80s.
Now you can do this for every clip, or you can just do it for a few because you don't want it to look crazy. Now the next step is to add in your captions. So you can auto generate these and it makes the process so much more easy. We're going to go to the captions tab and then there's templates that you can choose from. So if you hover over each template, you can see the type of caption and the animation for the caption and choose one that you feel like fits your video. So I like the ones where it goes word by word and then it also has color. So this is the one I believe that I chose. So once you pick one, you would hit generate captions. I already have captions in here, so I'm not going to click generate, and then it will automatically generate the captions for your video. Now sometimes it does get a little glitchy, so you may want to go through and make sure that the captions align with, or the right words are being said for the captions, because sometimes they can misunderstand what the voice is saying and they might put the caption to say something completely different that the audio is not saying. So make sure you just double check that. So that is pretty much it for the editing process. It's fairly simple. After you've added in your transitions, your captions, your audio, your visuals, and your background noise, then you can export your video. So to export, there's a little export button at the top right corner of your screen. And then you would just click export, and this video is about 279 megabytes. I have already exported it, so I'm not going to go through that again. So the fun part is making the thumbnail in Canva. You can use a template or you can create your own from scratch. I usually create my own from scratch because using a template, you could possibly run into the issue of someone else having a similar template. Another option is to have your thumbnail professionally designed by someone on Fiverr who's professionally trained to design YouTube thumbnails. So you can either create it yourself or you can hire someone to make the thumbnail for you. And as you can see, the prices are fairly cheap depending on who you choose. So this one starts at $10, $15, $25. Here's a $5 one, which this looks like they used Canva, a Canva template. So be careful who you choose. So yeah, it's up to you whether you want to use Fiverr or if you want to create a original one in Canva. So these are what Canva's templates look like. And for the purposes of this video, I am going to just create a quick one in Canva. So this is the thumbnail that I've come up with, and I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to share, download as a PNG, and then we have our thumbnail. So once you have your thumbnail and you have your video, we've exported the video, now you have your thumbnail, Now you can begin the process of uploading it to YouTube. So from your YouTube channel, you're going to click Create, Upload Video, select your files, upload, enter all the information, and then you will be done. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe so that you get more content like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.